Hello pretties, my name is EmberWytch and welcome back to Doki Doki. Now, I haven't played this in the last few weeks because of surgery and a few other things that I'm not going to get into right now, but I am here to finish this game because I have been procrastinating, honestly. Someone spoiled some of the endings for me and I started wussing out, so... But it doesn't matter. We are going to finish this game. I will sit here and finish it in one setting, and you guys will probably get 2 or 3 videos out of it, so yay! Alright, so let's write our poem. Alright, I just chose at random because I just want to see what happens. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess it's passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Nisuki? Yeah, weren't you like pissy about it because you didn't want to be in front of people? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like being in front of people either. That's why I sit alone in a room recording shit, and I'm not a stand-up comedian or anything. That wouldn't be that good. But yeah, no, I understand. But yeah, you were freaking out the last time we played. So what's up now, girl? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Of course. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Ah. So it's like field day sort of. Or intermission if anybody on the West Coast knows what that is, or anything like that. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? I'm not judging, but squid. Squid? That's a pretty significant thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. If anyone caught that, let me know. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. Can you go talk to You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Sayori's sort of like me, how I don't want to bother anybody with whether I'm pissed off or I just don't want to talk about it. And they're like, oh, what's wrong? And I'm just like, nothing. And I'm really not. I'm sure you guys know plenty of other people like that, so. I have tea and it's really good. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed something about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ember, what's up? Hey, this might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ember. You certainly know her a lot more than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I don't know. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing is on her mind is you, Ember. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you a lot more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Ember. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because just how she's been around you? She got a point. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I wouldn't be able to get those words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over to the room where Sayori is sitting. I'll watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps her voice quiet, so I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, and that how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? No. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but approach her myself. By now it's a bit easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Actually, it's really not a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. That's quite romantic. Sorry. God, you guys are stupid. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Saria and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Ember? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep in beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. Okay. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside doesn't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Girl, you've attacked some people in the last couple days. I don't like you asking so many questions about my best friend, okay? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? Giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Yeah, for fuck's sake, he literally just joined the club so he can impress you guys, so you know, he's not really that great if you ask me. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not as nearly sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Is that a compliment? It is what it is, you know, just sitting there smoking a cigarette, just like, so nonchalant, not giving a fuck. Is what it is, take it or leave it. Anyway. As long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm gonna go to Sayori. I'm gonna go to my best friend. Catch up, see what's up. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Is she jealous? I didn't write this for anyone. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Girl. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ember. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Girl, that is the look of you are upset because Bae is with another girl. Just admit it. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home in a little bit. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, she cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself. No! Is she gonna be okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Rude! Ember. Your writing has improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it's ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Ember, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know that would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on their face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by my friends every day. Wow. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Wow. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Ember. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, that I really understood what I was missing all this time. That I haven't really done anything. I haven't really done anything. No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. You know I'm a difficult person, Ember. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Exactly, you know. Just treat people how they deserve to be treated. If they're good people, you treat them like good people. If they're a dick, you treat them like a dick. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. You want me to show you? Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. Tendrils of my hair. Okay. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing in a distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses the path, a silhouette obscuring an eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is that the amber light is flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to my forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of this ghost feeling warmth before? Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Okay. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem being really cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what it was about. This is certainly a poem about that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning, I'm probably the one she's showing this to. I didn't know if I'd be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Oh, she smiled. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead she gently takes my hand and pushes it back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we could talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, Monica. Hi, Ember. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform for the festival? At the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some thought. Some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's have a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in the past couple days than she's ever talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. But I'm getting the hang of it myself. Well, you're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Y'all. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. She reading like that good? Like that very detailed raunchy good, or... I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could really be hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Sure. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blew me back afloat, and I picked up a gust of wind. Shit. You know? I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was just kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. See? I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. I think I said that right. Because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's something I've noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Oh god, no. The last one was creepy. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid of it that's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and things that you can work on. That's much more encouraging that way, and it makes you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You... Wait, she didn't say anything from her usual catchphrase? When addressing the club? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Okay. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone else's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she went to pee. Nasuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. You'll be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you be able to handle all that by yourself? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, Not it at all. You're just the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but even if... But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should take some banners and decorations and help set... So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ember. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. Could you help me out? You can help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's... Monika suggests that I spend time this weekend with one of my club members. How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give it to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle baking on your own. Ember may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Can we just go back to the part where Monika just asked me to help her, but then yet she said Sayori was gonna be helping her? Okay. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just trying to find an excuse for Ember to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. So what do you think? Guys! Let's just settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ember to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ember, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going to go with... I'm gonna go with Sayori because, you know, homegirl, I miss her. And these two are crazy as shit, and I don't trust Monika, so I'm gonna go with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be to anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Do you really hate us that much? No. Yes, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I don't know. Little homegirl doesn't even like me. I'll spend time with Monika because Sayori's gonna be there. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already almost suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Ember was the one who... That doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to be responsible for decisions of the club. Monica shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the interior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. Yeah, Monica, think of the club. Oh, God. Bitches. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Ember to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. I don't know. I want to know what Nasuki's problem is. But Yuri's already my girl, so... Fuck it, Yuri. Probably most helpful helping Yuri out. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Suki. I can already tell that you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ember? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. Great to hear! Will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Then why are you bitching? Okay. Everyone can tell that Mitsuki's feeling a little sour. So everything we needed to go over. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited isn't the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Ember? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you? She's not having it today. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. It's not what I meant at all. I'm sorry for this. I really didn't know why Ember picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event can compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. I'm giving her like a Valley Girl accent. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said anything bad. Mitsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up to be far out of her own comfort zone, I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope everyone does their best. With that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Just email him, God. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Just I thought I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer to go to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Ember. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. Difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason that makes the most sense. I chose to help you because I want to. But Yuri thinks to herself with extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize... I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, we make our way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Alright. I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to keep on playing, but this is where I'm going to leave this video. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me how you feel about it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you, pretties. Bye.